Key components of emotional intelligence. The dictionary defines emotional intelligence as the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships judiciously and empathetically. Emotional intelligence is key to both personal and professional success. Sound emotional health is the center of emotional intelligence in that it allows us to recognize and manage all of our emotions, as well as the emotions of the people around us. Book smarts and street smarts can only take you so far. Emotional smarts are often overlooked, while being a critical aspect of a whole and overall well individual. Understanding the key aspects of emotional intelligence will help you see the bigger picture.
6 healthy ways to express your emotions. Emotions are a fact of life. Both good and bad, all of us have feelings. But some of us tend to avoid and stuff our emotions, which is never helpful and can be extremely harmful to our well-being. The goal is not to deny or suppress your emotions, but to learn how to manage, process, and express them in healthy ways. Emotional awareness is key since it allows you to gain control of how you react to your feelings. This self-awareness is exhibited by a profound knowledge of your feelings as they come in real time. True awareness requires emotional literacy, which involves the ability to understand and communicate your emotions in a linguistic system. Before you can express your emotions in appropriate ways, you must understand them, including their source. Keep in mind that often there may be another underlying emotion which you've been holding on to without realizing it.
Your mental intelligence, or IQ, may not be nearly as important as your emotional intelligence. It's true! Dr. Patty Ann Dublin, emotional intelligence and communication corporate consultant and best-selling author, says arguably a high level of emotional intelligence trumps a high level of IQ every time. No one really cares how smart you are if you can't get along with people. Simply put, emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize and understand your feelings, as well as those of others, and then use that knowledge to successfully motivate yourself and others to better manage your emotions and relationships. The problem is that many people don't understand their emotions, nor do they know how to manage them. Perhaps some of these scenarios are familiar to you. You're not aware of your own feelings. You don't know how to communicate what you're feeling. You don't know how to self-regulate your emotional state. Your emotional vocabulary is limited. You misunderstand why other people act the way they do. You would rather ignore or abandon emotionally charged situations. You blow up when you're angry. Your personal and/or professional relationships are shaky. Your career is stagnant. It doesn't have to be this way. When you truly understand the ins and outs of emotional intelligence, your relationships and your emotional state will improve. Your professional and personal life will improve. There are proven steps you can take to improve your emotional intelligence and enjoy more fulfillment in life. Let our special report be your guide. Inside, you'll discover what emotional intelligence is and why it's so much more important than IQ for helping you succeed in many areas of life. How to increase social skills and interpersonal awareness. The rewards of high emotional intelligence. Why it is important to practice empathy. Signs that your emotional intelligence level might need some work. The 5 key aspects of emotional intelligence and simple steps to make them stronger. A list of emotions and what those emotions mean. The importance of being mindful. 50 proven practices, tips, and hacks for raising your emotional intelligence level. And much more. Even if you implement only a few of the 50 best practices for improving your emotional intelligence, you'll see an immediate and positive change in your life. The great news is that unlike IQ, emotional intelligence can be learned and perfected to yield amazing results in your personal and professional life. Let our report be your guide and learn everything you need to know about raising your emotional intelligence today. If you've struggled to achieve fulfillment and success in any part of your life, You owe it to yourself to learn more about improving your emotional intelligence. Make yourself a priority, and in just a few minutes, you'll be well on your way to less frustration, improved relationships, and great emotional health. Get your copy today.